सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Page 117, Shloka 6. धर्मार्थकाममोक्षेषु जीविते मरणे तथा कस्याप्युदारचित्तस्य हेयोपादेयता नहि. Ashtavakra talking about a wise person or a Atma Jnani. As Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, the characteristics of a wise person is very spontaneous for him because of his knowledge. In second chapter, Sthira Prajna Lakshanas, in 12th chapter, Parabhakta Lakshanas, and in 14th chapter, Gunatita Lakshanani. All these talks about the characteristics of a wise person. Same way here also we are seeing the wise person's behavior, respond towards people and situations, or his mental status. Jnani also continues in this world in his duties, but how he responds, what is his mental status, that we are seeing here. In this sloka, 6th sloka, dharmartha kama moksheshu jivite marane tadha nahi heyo padeyata. Heya upadeya. Heya means aversion. Upadeya means attraction or interest, desire, taking to. Heya means dropping, desire to drop or desire to take. Both are not there in him in dharma, artha, kama, moksha. All the 4 purusharthas, because he has already accomplished. There is no need of punya, need of money, wealth to earn further. Kama, desires are also, because atmanyeva atmana truptaha. Therefore there is no kama also. There is no desire for moksha also, because Jnani recognized that I am Nitya Muktaha. I am Nitya Muktaha. Where is the question of getting moksha? So that desire also gone from him. Therefore, further to continue in this janma, next janma or next janma, that type of interest also not there. Jivite. Let me continue. Jivite marane. Let me drop this body. I am a jnani. Why I have to be in this body? That type of thought also is not there. After accomplishing moksha, why I have to stay in this strugglesome body, a diseased body, old age body? Why I have to stay? Such a thought also never comes to that jnani. And tasya kasya udarachitasya, for whom kasya udarachitasya, for whom such type of chittam is there. Udara chitta means broad minded, generous mind, such a mind, not narrow-minded. Because of jnanam, there is a lot of accommodation in his mind, maturity. A mature mind, a jnani mind, enlightened mind. Udara chitta means you can take it as enlightened mind, which is a lightened mind. Udara chittasya. Such a jnani, heyopadeyata nasti. In his mind, there is no such type of aversion or attachment or detachment. Nothing is there. No pair of opposites. When we are looking into these slokas, one more important point we have to note. Ashtavakra talking from two angles here. One is Atma Drishti, another is Mana Drishti, Antahkarana Drishtya. Therefore, when he is talking certain points, characteristics of a jnani, you have to understand those characteristics are from Atma standpoint or mind standpoint. You have to, there and there you have to sort out. Otherwise, it is very, very confusing. This is from Mana Drishtya, mind standpoint. Because jnani also has got mind. Jnani knows I am Sakshi, I am the witnesser. So therefore, whenever that features we are talking about a jnani definition, we have to see these are all from mind standpoint. And these features are from Atma standpoint. So now this shloka is talking from the mind standpoint. Udara chittasya. His mind is so generous, accommodative, and very, very, very neutral mind. Up to here we saw in the last class. So every shloka you have to see like that only. Manadrishtya, Atma Drishtya. From the mind standpoint, or Antahkarana standpoint, or Ahankara standpoint, or Anatma standpoint also you can take. And from second standpoint, Atma or Sakshi standpoint. Atma or Sakshi standpoint. Now read 7th shloka. Vanchana Vishwavilayem Nadveshastasya cha sthitau Yatha jivikaya tasmat Dhanya aste yatha sukham. So what are all lakshanams are spontaneous for a jnani? The sadhaka has to practice diligently, regularly, gradual practice of those features of a jnani one has to follow. Now look into the shloka. Tasya, first half we will take. Jnaninaha, you supply. Jnaninaha Vishwavilaye vancha na asti. Jnaninaha, for wise people, Vishwavilaye, for the dissolution of the world. Vishwa means universe. Vilayam means dissolution or pralayam. Vishwavilaye, for the dissolution of the world. Na vancha, vancha means desire. Na asti is not there. Asti na is there, you have to supply asti. Na asti is not there. Nor tasya dveshaha cha tasya sthitau dveshaha na asti. tasya sthitau. If that universe continues to exist, there is no dvesha also. Why? After knowledge also, there are problems in the society, bodily, physically, and environmental. There are pains he is undergoing. So why this world, why it has to continue? He has no dvesha at all. Jagat sthitau dveshaha na asti. Vilaye api vancha na asti. Let it continue. Not there. Let it disappear. Let it dissolve. That also not there. What is there? And nothing is there. There is no desire for its dissolution. There is no aversion for its existence. Then what? Looks it as it is. Let it continue as long as it continues. Then second line, yatha jivikaya tasmat. Yatha jivikaya means whatever comes in course of time according to that will of the Lord or Ishvara. Whatever comes to experience, either pleasure or pain, whatever, any experience. Jivikaya means for survival, inevitable. For survival, even if you avoid other things, survival is important. Food is required, shelter is required, clothes required. This minimum survival is required. So whatever comes, yadrichaya praptam yatha jivikaya tasmat. Since he is living whatever comes with that without any disturbance in his mind. Tasmat dhanyaha yatha sukham aste. Such a person is called dhanyaha, blessed one, fortunate one, adrushtavan ityarthaha, dhanyaha. Therefore, yatha sukham aste. He lives as that Atmaswarupam. Yatha sukham means what? Whatever Atmaswarupam, that Ananda, he revels in that. No change in that. Yatha sukham aste, remains. Therefore, he remains as yatha sukham. Happily he lives, continues. Next shloka. Number 8. Krutartho nena jnanena ityevam galitadhikriti pashyan shrunvan sprushan jigran ashnan naste yatha sukham. Very difficult to read. Jigran ashnan naste. Na is there. You can remember 5th chapter Bhagavad Gita. Pashyan shrindvan sprushan jigran ashnan gachan swapan swashan pralapan visrujan grindhan unmishan nimishan napi. Like that. Same is reminding us now. Anena jnanena, by this knowledge, jnani never feel I am kritarthaha, I am accomplished person. Anena jnanena kritarthaha iti. Thus, within inverted commas, by this knowledge, I am an accomplished person. Purnaha iti. Thus, evam kriti jnani galitadhihi. From whose intellect this type of thought has gone. I am kritarthaha. Purnaha, that thought also gone from his intellect. Galitadhihi kriti. Gnani, Galitadhihi. Galitadhihi means from the mental identification. The identification in the mind that I am a Gnani. The mental identification has gone. That vritti. Mental identification ante enna artham? That vritti, the thought, I am a Gnani. I am a Kritartha. I am an accomplished person. Many times we feel that I have come here, I have achieved Purushartha. What is to achieve Purushartha? I am Brahman, remaining as Brahman. What is Purushartha there? There is no big thing, no? Here it is very natural. After getting Jnanam, even that claiming I am accomplished person also wrong. He never does that also. Aham kritarthaha asmi iti evam. In this manner, Galitadehi, from whose mind that thought has gone naturally. If anyone says, I am a Gnani, I am a Kritarthaha, we will never say like that. So, அப்போ நம்ம என்ன சொல்லணும்? நம்ம கூட ஜாகிரதையாக இருக்கணும். சொல்லக்கூடாது. அகம் பூர்ணஹா கிருதார்த்தஹா. அகமாவது பூர்ணமாவது. எங்கே அகம் பூர்ணம்? I am Atma, ever full. Body mind complex is Anatma. After knowing Anatma as Anatma, Atma myself as Atma, these words are all irrelevant. Therefore, Gnani sits silently. Okay. When Pashyan, while seeing all people who are all in Ajnana, I am Kritartha. He never feel like that. By seeing all Ajnanis, Pashyan, seeing anything, Shrinvan, while hearing, so many things we are hearing. No? All Anatma things only we are hearing. No? About Anatma only we are hearing. At that time also he never feels or she never feels I am a Kritartha. Pavam. That also, family members are there, no, at home. Because they are not studying Ashtavakra Gita. I am only studying. That thought also should not come. How difficult. Shrunvan, Sprishan, even while touching, while touching also means while interacting with the people, situations, touching the things and all, they never feel that. Jigran, while smelling also. Ashnan, while eating. Yatha sukham aste. That means what? While hearing, while smelling, while seeing, while doing anything also, there is no modifications in his mind. There is no disturbance. There is no vacillation caused by all these activities. No activity can disturb his relaxed mind, that happy mind. Mind means what? Which mind is reveling in Atma. So mind will not get any disturbance by anything. So here what drishti? Mind standpoint. Okay? Ahankara drishtya. So நம்ம கூட எப்படி இருக்கணும்? இப்படியே இருக்கணும். Fake it and make it. Puja Swamiji says always, Dayananda Swamiji. Difficult only. Don't say difficult. It is impossible. Don't say impossible. It is difficult maybe, but it's not impossible. It is possible. Fake it and make it. What you think, so you become. Next shloka. 9th shloka. शून्या दृष्टिरिवृथा चेष्ट शून्या दृष्टिर्वृथा चेष्टा विकलानीन्द्रियाणि च न स्पृहा न विरक्तिं वा न विरक्तिर्वा क्षीणसंसारसागरे क्षीणसंसारसागरे. When this ocean of samsara dries up, here kshina means dries up. Kshina samsara sagare sati na spruha na viraktirva. There is no spruha, desire. Na spruha asti, nor viraktirva, viraktihiva. There is no aversion, vairagyam also. There is no vairagyam or virakti, dispassion also. Because of which dispassion he has attained moksha. After attaining moksha, tirigi passion varuman. Again he will get passion. Will he get passion? Passion for fashion? There is no passion for him again. It cannot come. That is what viraktirva na asti. Asti you can supply. Therefore what? If you take literally, it creates a problem. Okay. This is from Atma Drishti. You have to take from the standpoint of Sakshi. From the standpoint of Sakshi or Atma Drishtya, Shunya Drishtihi Yatha Cheshta, Vridha Cheshta. His Drishti is Shunyam, blank look. Jnanam andavadane blank look and forgotten to blink also. Blank look and Shunya Vridha Cheshta Sunya Drishtihi in blank look. Here Atma Drishtya, blank look in the sense what? Atma is Chakshuhu. Achakshuhu ityartha. It's not literally, okay? Blank look and don't take like that. Shunya Drishtihi means Atma is free from Drishti in artha. Atma is free from Visham. Yattad adreshyam agrahyam agotram avarnam. Yattad adreshyam, where in which Atma nothing is seen. Nothing is seen as real. Anartham. You have to go deep into Upanishadic teaching and the Shunya Drishtiki. As a Sakshi, when I claim I am the witness consciousness, whatever Nama Rupa I see, they all become mithya. They all appear mithya. Once they are all mithya, what drishti is there? I won't give reality to anything. Nama Rupa, even though interaction is going on in front of me, Indriyasya arthe, they are all interacting each other. There is the question of intervention as a Sakshi. Therefore, no particular interest in seeing anything. Paakumbodhu kuda, mithya, I am seeing and theriyum avarku. Paakumbodhu, shrunvan pashyan Shunya Drishtihi na. Shunya Drishtihi va Vridha Cheshta. Even the activities, Vridha Cheshta. Vridha Cheshta means once I recognize I am Atma, whatever activities I am doing, they are not going to accomplish anything, not for Purnatvam, not to get anything from them. They are all only Vridha Cheshta, only useless activities. Whatever you do, after knowledge, they are all what? As long as body is there, we have to do what to do. As long as body is there, we have to do, let me do. But that chesta is having any prayojanam for his sake or her sake. Therefore, that chesta is vridha or not? That chesta is Vridha only. That's why Vridha Cheshta. In Atma there is no Cheshta. There is no activity. Therefore, whatever activities he does only for Loka Sangraha, not for his sake. So for him or her, it is a Vridha Cheshta only. It is useless action only. There is no useful action at all. From Atma Drishti, there is no useful action. Why? Atma avyavaharyaha. Na antah pragnam, na bahish pragnam, no bhayata pragnam, na pragnam, na pragnam, na prajnana ghanam, avyavaharyam. Atma avyavaharyaha. That's why Vridha Cheshta. That's meaning. அப்படியே லிட்டரலாக எடுத்துட்டான்னா இதெல்லாம் பைத்தியக்காரன் மாதிரி இருக்கும் అని தோணும். The Vridha Cheshta means akriyaha atma avyavaharyaha. Therefore, Vridha Cheshta. Vikalani indriyani. All sense organs are also Vikalani. Vikalani means they are not active condition. They are inoperative. Operative, they are doing actions. Sarva indriyani means panchagnana indriyani, panchakarma indriyani. All these sense organs are vikalani means they are not working to get something. That is the meaning. His sense organs, activities, all of them, just as its survival, it goes. But there is no mind propelling any sense organs towards that activity. There is no backup of the mind for any sense organ. Jivana yatra is going on, that's all. But there is no sankalpa, idu paakanam, I want to hear this, I want to do this. There is no big sankalpa in the mind. That's why vikalani indriyani. Sense organs lose their master behind. Who is master? Mind. The mind instigating, propelling each sense organ. Ange po, paru, and the madri irkad behind mind. That is why he says Vikalani indriyani. So from Atma standpoint. Otherwise what will happen? No Gnani can come and teach. Vikalani indriyani. If you take literally, no Gnani can use your Vagindriyam. No Gnani can walk to the class and teach. Suppose every Gnani, Vikalani, Indriyani, all sense organs are useless, inoperative. Literally you take. Who will teach? Only Ajnani is Guru's teach. Ajnani Gurus teach what? Ajnana. Ajnana need not be taught. We are already having Ajnana. Therefore, Guru Parampara is in doldrums. Don't take literally. Vikalani Indriyani means Gnani's mind is not instigating or propelling any sense organs towards any action with desire. That is the meaning. Guru the Guru has to teach Vikalani Indriyani keeping 10 Upanishads behind. என்ன 10 உபனிஷத்து தரோவா இருந்தால் தான் இந்த விக்கலான இந்திரியான்னு எக்ஸ்பிளைனே பண்ண முடியும். ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டு ஆல் உபனிஷத் மே நாட் பி தரோ, ஸோ டீச்சர் ஹேஸ் டு ரிமைண்ட் அதான் திஸ் வேர்ட் ஹவு யூ ஷுட் டேக். அதுக்கு தான் குரு, அதுக்கு தான் மணலை கூட உட்கார்ந்து படிக்கணும். Next shloka. So second shloka, I have already explained it. Kshina samsara sagar. When because of knowledge, when the samsara ajnanam has gone, dries up, at that time his sense organs or his drishti or his chesta all are not having any type of sankalpa. They are just abhasa. They do their karma from Atma Drishtya, they are all nil. Next shloka. Na jagarti na nidrati nonmilati na milati अहो परदशा कापि वर्तते मुक्तचेतसः मुक्तचेतसः वर्तते मुक्तं चेतः यस्मात् one who has dropped the identification with the mind, not dropped the mind. He has not dropped the mind, he has dropped the identification with the mind. No identity, and mana abhimana is not there. That is called mukta chetasaha. Paradasha. Aho means, oh, what a great artha. Liberated the person who is mind is not attached to him, and paradasha means the supreme. Para means supreme, dasha the supreme mental state. Paradasha the supreme mental state. That means what? A mind which has got the knowledge that I am Brahman vritti, akhandakara vritti, when he entertains, that is paradasha. That is the supreme state. Paradasha, supreme condition. Dasha means state or condition. Paradasha kapi vartate. Anywhere if it is there, ka api. Vartate tatra, such a person na jagarti na nidrati, neither he awakes nor sleeps. Now atma drishti or ahankara drishti, he never awake nor sleep. Like in Bhagavad Gita, ya nisha sarva bhutanam tasyam jagarti samyami yasyam jagrati bhutani sa nisya pasyato mune. See, in the second chapter, we are seeing that a jnani is not awake to the worldly objects. He is asleep towards them. Anatma Vishayam. In which world is awake? All ignorant people are awake. Jnani is awake where, with regard to what people are all asleep. They do not know. To that Jnani is awake. What for Jnani is awake, they are not awake. Yanisha sarva bhutan. For whom the night, what is night for people, that is a day for Jnani. What is a day for Jnani is a night for Ajnanis. What a puzzle sloka is it? No. That means what? Simple. Jnani is awake to Atma. It is night for Ajnanis. Night and darkness. In that they do not know the Atma. It is as good as night. People are all awake to Anatma Vishayams. For Jnani it is like night. Night means he won't have any interest in that. He do not know about that. Anatma, anartha. Very interesting sloka. You can go back and read that. Na jagarti, na nidrati. Atma neither awake nor sleep. Atma neither awake nor sleep. So, Jnani is Atma. So, Atma Jnani, from Atma Drishtya, Sakshi Drishtya, he is neither awake nor sleeps. But body mind has got its sleep. So people mistake like this, if they take literally, Jnani should not sleep. Then Jnani should not sleep, he should wake up. No sleep, he should wake up. No jagarti also, na jagarti. Then what he has to do? Neither sleep nor jagarti, he has to dream. Therefore, literally you should not take it all. But then why Ashtavakra talking like this and that? You have to understand, in Atma there is no waking state and there is no sleep state. Atma is Turiyam. It doesn't have Pradhamah Pada, Dvitiyah Pada, Tritiyah Pada. It is Chaturtha Pada, Turiya Atma. You have to understand. Therefore, na unmilati, na milati. Atma doesn't open its eyes, Atma doesn't close. For Nidra, you have to close. For waking, you have to open. There is no Nidra, there is no waking, there is no closing, there is no opening. That's why some people sit, always wake, opening their eyes and sit. And in Haridwar, Rishikesh and all, if you go there, they sit without closing, blinking their eyes. Because Ashtavakra said, na unmilati, na milati, no blinking, no closing, no opening, and half close, appadi iruppan. So they look like that. Ivar kandippa gnani da. Like that people consider, no? All these type of things. அது ஒரு மாதிரி சிரிக்கணும், தனியாக பேசணும், டிஃபரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கணும், அண்ட் டிஃபரெண்ட்டாக ஹேர் ஸ்டைல் டிஃபரெண்ட்டாக இருந்தால் தான் கண்டிப்பாக ஞானி. ஸோ பீப்புள் ஆர் ஃபூல்ஸ். தே மேக் the fools make people fools, So therefore, there is no connection, your external body, mind, no connection to Jnanam here. Understand? These are all illogical. If you see literally, they are all illogical. You know how to interpret? You have to interpret in this manner. Jnani also has got all body, mind he is having. But what is the plus point? Paramarthananda Swami says, FIR reduction. The manas drishtya, the kobam, raga, dvesha, all these are the reduction, frequency reduction. Previously, Vedanta study, they used to come often. Now once in a week they are coming. The frequency has reduced. Anger or shouting or irritation, anything. Now it has reduced. Frequency has reduced. Previously, intensity was there so much. Before coming to Bhagavad Gita class, anger is so intense. After coming to Bhagavad Gita class, it has reduced its intensity. Volume also, shouting volume also reduced. I am taking only sample anger. You take any emotion, any emotions, disturbing emotions. Previously, they were intense. Now the intensity has come down. Previously, I was doubting everyone. I am a doubting Thomas. Doubt everyone, intense, too intensely I doubt everyone. I can never trust anyone, suppose. After coming to Vedanta class, 50% it has reduced. Thank God. The doubting nature has reduced. Like that, you take any. Now, recovery period also. F stands for frequency. I stands for intensity. So, intensity, previously palpitation so much. If a palpitation also reduced because of anger, doubting, all this, people are exploiting me. Like that, making use of me. Such a type of thinking, that has reduced. Intensity has reduced. Recovery period also reduced. Previously, if I get anger, I used to keep that anger 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I could not recover easily. After coming to Vedanta class, podune paravale. And the madri oru manappanmai. So I am recovering fast, recovering soon from this sort of negative emotions. So FIR reduction. Jnana phalam is what? FIR reduction. Avladana Swami, Jnanavanna vere varadana. Avlada. FIR reduction at a mental level. No Jnani's mind is perfect. Understand? Even Jnani mind also undergoes all emotions. Jnani mind is also under pressure, some certain conditions. Jnani mind also undergoes all emotions, every emotion. But the difference is FIR. Never, no ideal mind, no ideal body. Jnani body also has got old age. Jnani body also has got pains. Jnani's mind also has got different modification, emotional disturbances. What is the difference? तितिक्षस्व भारत मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्याः तान् तितिक्षस्व भारत. Titiksha is tremendous for Jnani, that's all. For a Jnani, Titiksha, tolerance power is immense. Immense tolerance power comes because of the intellect is very, very, very clear. Intellect is not disturbed. Intellect has got clarity. That is why that intellect controls the mind. It restrains the mind. Even though that turbulence is going on, the mind is taken care of by the intellect. Enlightened intellect take care of the emotional mind. That mind gets tolerance power. Idudha Vishayam idudha. Okay. That mind gets tolerance power. Therefore, there is no judgment. Critical judgment won't be there about anyone, about oneself. There is no critical judgment. That is why Jnani mind is also like anyone's mind, but is a trained mind, tolerance, accommodation, and seeing people as they are, where they are. That's what he is going to tell in the next shlokas also. Shloka number 11. सर्वत्र दृश्यते स्वस्थः सर्वत्र विमलाशयः समस्तवासनामुक्तः मुक्तः सर्वत्र राजते. Very nice sloka. This is from Atma Drishti again. You have to jump here and there, okay, immediately. Atma Drishtya. Sarvatra comes in 3 places in this sloka. First line 2 times Sarvatra comes. Second line another Sarvatra. So why 3 Sarvatra? Na? Deshataha, Kalataha, Vastutaha. You can take. Sarvatra means at all places. Another Sarvatra for at all times, under all circumstances. Another Sarvatra means under all situations, under all experiences, at all times, at all places, and in all under all conditions or situations or circumstances. Sarvatra, under all conditions. Like that, some people, they do no gymnastics on the road. They tie the wire, no? And they never lose the center of gravity. You know, they keep balance so many things and walking like that. How focused, concentrating. Karagatam, and the pots they keep and do dance. In Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi also, in the Tambalam Kela Vechinde, and they keep pots on the top. How carefully they do. How carefully do they do? Like that, Jnani also very, very careful. While interacting, never lose center of gravity is what? Atma. Our center of gravity is what? Atma. For Vedantic student, center of gravity is Atma, or our good old word. What is that? Green room. Never forget about your green room. Green room, and don't think a room fully with green paint. Green room means Vesham cultify panni. In dramas and all, when they are doing action, there after finishing their role, they go to green room. Like that, we are all doing drama now, wearing Vesham. Whenever problems comes, go to green room. Go to green room. Problem in the sense what? Problem is not coming from outside. My mind only repercussions are coming when my mother-in-law talking and my neighbor talking or anyone talking whom I don't like. The repercussions comes, impulsive thoughts comes, disturbing thought comes, immediately aham brahmasmi, green room. Like that I have to say. Naham manye suvedeti nona vedeti vedacha Kenopanishad teaching alla varana. Okay? Aksharam Brahma I am. Kuncham vanda podum, spark madre. You are safe. Okay? Sarvatra. Under all circumstances. Drishyate swastaha. Swastaha ante swasmin. Atmani tisthati iti swasthaha, remaining in one's own nature. Drishyate, it appears. No? Drishyate means jnani remain in his own nature in any place. Not only in the class, in any place. Sarvatra vimalashayaha. Under all conditions, at any time, any pleasant experience or unpleasant experience, at that time also, vimalashayaha means shanta manaha, ashayaha means mind, vimala means malarahitam, raga dvesha rahita manaha, no likes, strong likes and dislikes, no hatred, no jealousy, no anger, short-temperedness, all these are not there. Which mind is, Swami says, triple C. Calm mind, cheerful mind, confident mind. Calm mind is so calm, relaxed at the internal level. And a cheerful mind. Calm mind you can take physical level, Vagindriyan level. Not blabbering, no? Not blabbering too much. When mind is disturbed, then calm. Not showing any verbal shouting anything. So mind is so calm. Then cheerful mind is internal mind. Mind is always cheerful internally. Not just smiling outside. Internally cheerful mind. Maintaining internally cheerful mind. Seeing all problems, everything is my problem. No problem at all. Only situations are there. Every situation is a situation. It comes and goes. That's mind is enjoying always cheerfulness inside. Then confident. I am so confident that aham brahma asmi. Sat chit anandaha aham asmi. That is called confident mind. So I am existent consciousness, infinite principle. I am confident. No sandeha. Doubt-free knowledge. That confident mind helps to be calm. Confidence brings calmness. The calmness brings cheerfulness. That's why always blossoming face. Face is the index of the mind. Face is the index of the mind. Calm mind. Cheerful mind. Okay. ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தியாக பேசக்கூடாது. Okay. Triple C. No. Swamiji always put like coining certain abbreviations like this. Okay. FIR reduction triple C. ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. அவர் சொன்னதெல்லாம் நான் சொல்லுவேன், அவ்வளோதான், வேறு என்ன சொல்ல போகிறேன். I am very happy to share whatever I learned from my Guru. That's what. In my life, if I do that, enough for me. So, for my revision, I am doing. You are all there sitting in front of me. I am sharing with all of you. Okay. So, whatever I have got benefit from my Guru, I want to give some who are the listeners in front of me. Okay. That's why. Sarvatra drishyate swastha sarvatra vimalashayah. Not only that, samasta vasana mukta. All impressions, previous janma, past janma impressions are all mukta, gone from him. Free from all impressions based on past experiences. World based, will based, vasana based thoughts, all these thoughts, past tendencies, impressions, kashayam, kashayam accumulated in previous janma, all of them he is free from all of them. So from manas ahankara drishti or atma drishti? Gnani ahankara also he cannot be free from vasana. How much the atma is free? Gnani recognize that mind is mithya, the vasana in the mind is also mithya. That is why vasana muktaha. Aham atma asmi. Ahankara mind has got vasana. Habitual notions. Vasana means what? Habitual notions. I am punyavan, papavan. I have this problem, that problem. Old, good old, accumulated past experiences are all come and pricks, no? Looks at all of them. Just smile. Yeah, they are mithya. They are all mithya. Vasana is also mithya. From Atma standpoint, vasana cannot touch me. Ahankara standpoint, it is mithya. Therefore, no problem. Anyway, no, Swamini, ahankara drishtya, it is satyam, no. Hey, you are not ahankara, no. Suppose they are real from ahankara drishtya, vyavaharika drishtya. Vyavaharika means satyam or mithya? Mithya. Mithya vyavaharikam cannot disturb you. Therefore, let it continue vyavaharika vasana, which is mithya. Drama is satyam or mithya? Serial is satyam or mithya? Let it continue. Sometimes the serial scene is so serious. But serious serial should continue or not? Continue. Let it continue. Oh, you look at your mind. Oh, idella kuda irukka manusukkulla. Just watch your mind. Watch your mind. Your own mind, terrible mind, terrible, most terrible mind also comes out. Vasana mind. You look at that mind. Watch your mind. Just like a third person. Come on. Come, what are all coming? Come. How are you? How are you? And sollu avladha. Falsifying. Anatma, that is mithya, cannot touch me. Analyze like this. Don't carry away by those thoughts, whatever comes. If I carry away by thoughts, impressions, latent impressions, I am giving reality to them. If I give reality to them, I have to pay the price. I get sorrow again, worry, anxiety, tension. Are you interested in getting sorrow? Are you interested in getting worry? No. Then falsify. How to falsify? Study Shastra more. It comes. Therefore, sarvatra rajate. Sarvatra, under all circumstances, under all conditions, under all situations, rajate means revels in Atma, shines as Aham Brahma Asmi. Every experience, Kuvam experience also, no? Rain experience, Kuvam experience, any experience for that matter, all are like bubbles in me, the Atma. Pashyan shrunvan sprushan jigran ashnan grinhan vadan sprajan ईहिता निहितैर्मुक्तः मुक्त एव महाशयः महाशयः मुक्तः महाशयः महान आशयः आशयः means mind, a great mind, one noble one, a noble minded one, wise person, enlightened mind. Mahashayaha muktaha eva is free, nitya muktaha. While Pashyan, again same, adhe rhymulo irukar Ashtavakra. While seeing, Shrunvan, while hearing, Sprishan, while touching, Jigran, while smelling, Ashnan, while eating, Grinnan, while grasping, taking anything, Vadan, while speaking, Vrajan, while walking, Ihita, Anihitaihi Muktaha. Ih dhatu, 1a, two meanings we can give. Ihita means to wish, to desire, to put effort or to strive. Ihita. Anihita means not putting effort or anything, no desire. Artham. Another meaning is ihita means struggle. Second meaning you can take. Ihita, there is no struggle. Anihita means there is no struggle. Ihita or anihita, struggle or no struggle, both are not there. If I have no struggle, I am accepting the struggle. If I say struggle, I am struggling, that's the problem. No struggle, struggle. If I say struggle, I am accepting no struggle. If I say no struggle, I am accepting struggle. So what? Ihita nasti, anihita nasti. Free from struggle and no struggle. Then what? Then what? Onnume illa. Muktaha, I am free. Na nindati na cha stauti, na hrishyati na kupyati, na dadati na grinhati, mukta sarvatra nirasaha. So now this 12th shloka is from mind standpoint, ahankara standpoint. There is no struggle, no effort for anything while doing any action. This shloka, 13th shloka, is from also mind angle only. Na nindati na stauti. He never flatter about anyone. Appreciation is different from flatter. No criticism, no censure. He never censure or criticize anyone, nor flatter about anyone. Na hrishyati, no elation, no ecstasy. Na kupyati, no anger. Na dadati, na grinhati. There is no giving and taking. Second line is Atma. Okay. First line is mind. Second line is Atma. Jnani also taking, giving, no? Giving knowledge, taking Gurudakshina. Okay, taking Bhiksha. Na grinhati ni solla mudiyadhu. Atma na grinhati. Na dadat. Muktaha sarvatra nirasaha. Nirasaha. There is no nirasam. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.